What is up, guys? It's Cal, and a few days ago I came across a leaked cinematic that is going to happen at some point soon in WoW at the end of the Nighthold raid. That was very, I don't know, interesting to me. Now, this is going to have a lot of spoilers in it, so if you don't like spoilers, click off the video now, because I'm going to talk about what was exactly in this trailer, kind of my interpretation of it, and then what I thought of the trailer as a whole. So first off, we see Gul'dan on the ground kind of defeated. The fight takes place inside the Eye of Amethil, where Gul'dan is empowered. The players are also empowered during the fight, but throughout the fight, Gul'dan actually becomes stronger and the players become weaker from the Eye of Amethil. Now, what is in the cinematic is that the rift that's closing in front of Gul'dan is presumed to be the rift opening, allowing Sargeras into the world. Now, it could be summoning Kil'jaeden. That is another possibility, but I am presuming it to be for Sargeras, and that Gul'dan is trying to put Sargeras inside of Illidan's body. Now, what actually happens during the fight is that Khadgar is actually trying to return Illidan to his dormant body, which, by the way, Illidan isn't really a bad guy, you know. In this expansion, he's a good guy. In Burning Crusade, he was a bad guy because he became corrupted. Now, going back to the cinematic, the rift closes, and then you see the crystal that has Illidan in it kind of fly off into the distance, and then break, and then you see Illidan behind Gul'dan. Now, I think it's a strong possibility that Sargeras could have entered Illidan's body there when the rift closed. Not confirmed, that's just what my speculation is going over. Now, I believe that closing that rift actually released the old god N'Zoth, which is one of the few old gods. I think he might be the only one. Nisharj, Cthulhu, Yogg-Saron, yeah, and then N'Zoth, which is the old god we haven't seen yet. But then Illidan picks up Gul'dan, and then he pretty much just obliterates him right in front of us, and then holding a skull, which is the second Gul'dan skull. Which this part was kind of interesting, because if you guys didn't know that, Illidan doesn't actually kill Gul'dan, or Gul'dan's main self in lore. Gul'dan's original self dies by being ripped apart by demons, but Warlords of Draenor created like time twins of everyone. So this is his younger self getting killed by Illidan. Because the skull that Illidan is holding in the Burning Crusade trailer, that's Gul'dan's skull. And that skull was actually passed around, it was used as like a channeling totem for demonic energy. Khadgar actually used it to destroy the Dark Portal. It was used by the Burning Legion to corrupt Felwood. That's why Felwood is all corrupted. Ner'zhul also used it at some point, and that was until Illidan used the skull, absorbed its power, so then he was only half Night Elf and then half Demon. And then that's the Illidan that we knew from Black Temple back in Burning Crusade. Now then, it's really interesting at the very end when Illidan says,
"Now, mortals, follow me into the abyss."
Into the Abyss, I can only assume, is Argus. And that is where the next expansion is going to take place. This is an exact transition into the next expansion, I feel like. Now, if you don't know what Argus is, it's actually the original home of the Draenei, and it later became a demon world, which is why the Draenei all packed into their ship, traveled through the cosmos, and then landed in Draenor. Now, something about Argus is that it's actually so saturated with demonic magic that any demon who dies there actually just dies for good, instead of getting sent to the twisting nether or whatever. So I don't know what that's going to mean exactly. I feel like that is going to play a part in it. Maybe we kill some demon. I don't really see us ever in the whole history of WoW being able to kill Sargeras, because he's the almighty being of the game. Maybe Illidan dies, I don't know, maybe we face Kil'jaeden again. That's a possibility. Because Kil'jaeden didn't die back at Sunwell, you know, he was sucked back in to the portal. We just defeated him momentarily. But that is my predictions. I feel like the next expansion is going to take place on Argus, which I like. I like the transitions that they do between the expansions now, how it's a continuation of the last. Like how Warlords was pretty much an exact continuation of Pandaria, where you were set out to find Garrosh, and then that brought you into Draenor because that's where he went. And then at the end of Draenor, we wanted to defeat Gul'dan because of all his wrongdoings and the fact that he killed Varian, and that's where Legion brought us. And then Legion, I feel like, is going to send us to Argus to finally deal with the Burning Legion. Now, when I originally saw the cinematic, I thought it was really cool. I mean, it was kind of short. Also, like, before I saw it, I kind of expected, well, obviously Gul'dan was going to die, but I kind of expected, like, how he would die. I thought that Anduin may have to do something with it just because Gul'dan killed Varian, but then in lore, that's not, like, Anduin has nothing to do with Gul'dan's death. But I am excited for what the next expansion holds for us, because I'm actually recording this on day 0 of BlizzCon. They're obviously not going to say anything about the next expansion at this BlizzCon, but at next BlizzCon, I'm pretty sure they will, because they're trying to release the expansions quicker. But that is pretty much it, guys. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments, your speculations of the whole thing, how you take it, if you think this will lead into the next expansion. But all I have to say is that it's nice to see that Gul'dan died the exact way he killed Varian. I'll see you guys in the next video.
You have seen what I have seen. You know what we face. Now, mortals, follow me into the abyss.